Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of February 15th, 2026. This is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. So as the messages come through today, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, simply means it is meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in the description box is information on how you can become a member of my Time Travelers program. I issue 48 exclusive readings every month for members. So if you can join us, we would love to have you. With all of that said now, let's begin. Tapping into the Leo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Leo not see coming for the week of February 15th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? No facts. And at the bottom of the deck, we have bankrupt. Okay. Why is no facts? The story doesn't jive. The story, okay, that's probably for one of you watching. The story doesn't jive. I don't really speak that way, but okay. Why is no facts something that Leo does not see coming this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I noticed I was getting a little messy there, shuffling your cards, and even when I cut them, I don't know, I feel like someone's leaving out some part of a story or something this week, and like you're catching on to it. Tell me more about this here for the Leo collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is no facts something they don't see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy, Page of Wands, King of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, someone doesn't have the facts here. Okay, Page of Wands. Why is this in Leo's energy this week? Page of Wands. One more shuffle here. Thank you. I'm being told to take it, so I'm going to take it. Knight of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, you're on fire this week. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is your energy. The Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, and the Tower. Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. I feel like you had something go down, okay, with a person. And I don't know how long ago this was for you, but I just know that it occurred. I think something went down, whether it was an argument or a breakup or a huge disagreement. I just feel like your version of events and their version of events are completely different here. And I feel like this week you're setting the record straight. Some way, somehow, whether for some of you this will be communication you're having with this person this week, and you're like, no, that's not what happened. You may be confused about what happened, or you may be creating fairy tales about what happened, but I know exactly what happened. Like King of Swords, you're sitting here in the King of Swords like, nope, I have all the facts. You don't have the facts, right? No facts. You don't have the facts, or you're making things up, or you're lying about me to make me look like the bad person here. And you're fiery about this, okay? You're grounded, though. So you're not fiery in the sense of being argumentative for no reason. You're not like mother effing this person, or at least it's not coming across that way. This just seems to be, I need to take action on this because I'm not going to allow this person to write the narrative about what transpired here between us. Like, I know the facts. I know what happened here. And I think you're taking charge here. I think you're taking lead here. I don't know why this person is doing this, but it's like, I feel like they're working to rewrite the narrative about what happened between you and them. Why is this person doing this week? And you're like, yeah, no, enough of that. Enough of that. Like, I'm not going to allow you to say that about me, or to portray me that way, or make me look like the bad guy, bad woman. Why is this person doing this? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Why are they doing this? The Chariot, the Three of Cups, and the Star card, bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. They feel like it would garner them sympathy or support from others, whether that's other coworkers, other neighbors, other friends, other family members, other people part of the community. That's the feeling here. They feel like they can move forward. People would feel sorry for them, be compassionate towards them. If they were to skew whatever happened here between you and them as like you were the aggressor or you did something to them. You know, and I'm just using this as an example. I'm not saying this is exactly what this is, but this is like the person who cheats on you or betrays you in some way, and you break up with them, and they go around telling everyone that you broke up with them and they loved you so much and you broke their heart. Meanwhile, they completely leave out the part where they're the ones who betrayed you or cheated on you. You know, that's the feeling here. Or you ask someone to leave your home, right? They came into your home, they were very disrespectful, they did or said something, and you were like, get out. And then they go around to family and friends and say, can you believe Leo? I mean, I went over there with ABC, I was going to gift them or give to them, and they kicked me out of their home, and I can't believe it. I'm so heartbroken. Again, it's to garner sympathy and support. And what they're not saying is while they were in your home, they were quite disrespectful to you or to your property or your pets or something like that. Anything else Leo needs to know about this person this week? So I see you this week setting the record straight and saying, no, that's not what happened. Or you're leaving out A, B, and C. Like, this is you looking at this person. It's like they're trickling out the truth. They're saying a little here, they're saying a little there. Like, they're not fully disclosing what transpired here. And you're bringing a wrecking ball to their, I don't know, their little ball of lies here. I think you feel like this person is bankrupt. They're not telling the truth here. Anything else Leo needs to know about this person? Too many cards. We're not going to take them. There's like 7 cards there. Anything else Leo needs to know about this person? Plus, they all fell face down. I don't take the face down ones unless I'm like told to take the face down ones. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. Anything else you need to know about this person? 7 of Wands, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Death card. They're concealing their feelings. That actually what happened here, they have a lot of emotions for it. And they're highly defensive. This is coming from, I don't think they're necessarily doing this to hurt you. Like, so far we don't have like 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Here, what I see with that 3 of Swords, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups is that this person's very emotional. They feel very hurt by whatever transpired here between you and them, or maybe a rejection or something like that. And they're highly defensive. And so this is either to boost up their own ego in a very unhealthy way, or like I said, to garner compassion, sympathy, or support from others by making you look like the bad guy or the bad woman. Anything else Leo needs to know? One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the King of Wands, and you have the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 5 Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person's going to other people about you, talking to other people about you, or yeah, this is someone who's trying to create discord because they're coming from a place of pain, or like I said, a place of rejection. And here's another person here, a Queen of Swords. So yeah, I think like they're going to people. And again, this could be a coworker, could be your neighbor, someone you volunteer with at a community group. I mean, if this is work related, it could be an employee, an employer. Yeah, it's definitely someone who's part of the same group as you, whatever that group is, family group, work group, friend group, because they seem to be bad-mouthing you now to a lot of people, or twisting the story around here to a lot of people. And again, they're creating discord within a larger group where they really don't need to, because the problem appears to be between you and them. They just don't like the outcome. And so now by lying or leaving out the truth, it's like their way to solicit or generate sympathy for themselves, or to get people on their side. So keep that in mind. That's what you don't see coming this week. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice for Leo this week, how they can deal with this. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice this week: the Magician, the 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. That's exactly what you're going to do. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to put an end to the lies here. Because whatever they did was bad enough for you to already have the issue with them. You know what I mean? Like, you've already called them out on something, or excommunicated them, or I heard retaliated. So maybe they did something first and you retaliated, and now they're going around crying about it. You know, it's like, but they're not telling people that You know, they were the ones that like struck first or punched first, you know what I mean, drew blood first or whatever. So yeah, your advice here is to very calmly, in that Four of Swords, very calmly articulate and communicate the facts of what happened. Don't, it's not telling you to be aggressive, but I mean, the Magician is ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules Virgo as well as Gemini. And Virgo and Gemini, they like the details. And there's something here about communicating the details, but in a calm way, not in an aggressive way, not fighting with this person. Just, you know, maybe you need to make a statement to friends or family or to coworkers or the boss. Again, I don't know who this person is, but there's something about very calmly just stating the facts, and make sure you include the details that this person is clearly leaving out. So just put an end to whatever manipulation that they're doing here. That will restore balance to you. I think people will believe you because we have the Four of Wands and we have the Six of Wands and we have the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, you actually have proof about what they did or what they said or something like that. So I think you're going to be able to quell the noise quite quickly, and people will believe you. People will actually champion you for speaking out. So that is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out the description box to find out how you can become a time traveler. Until I read for you again, Leo, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.